Hello, my name is Mike Stowe. I was abused by my parents. Cooking and cleaning were always more of chores and punishments, and we never really learned them. So it's very difficult for me now, in my 30s, to make myself food. And we're gonna try to make some chili today that a very generous person has provided the ingredients for. So there's my crock pot or slow cooker. Yeah, crock pot's the brand name or whatever, but I feel like isn't that also a different thing? So like that's confusing. Which I washed out. It was moldy, and so yesterday. I spent a lot of time yesterday cleaning it, and it's taken me a while to kind of work up the energy to even try this. I know it's a simple dish. So yeah, this is my little kitchen area. It's not very big. I have a pot, a pan, a burner. There is a hot plate and electric kettle, slow cooker, some cutting boards, and then other things like can opener, etc. Not a lot of space, and that's part of my challenge. It's really more of an organizational challenge. I feel like if I can set this area up to be nice, someplace I want to be, and if I can slow down and enjoy what I'm doing instead of trying to rush to get through it, um, then I might be able to make more food for myself, and that's good. It's kind of an important thing for human life. Also, this camera is currently in the bathroom, which is just directly next to the kitchen. I use the bathroom sink as my. It's my only sink. I could use the bathroom sink or the bathroom shower. Those are my options for running water in here. But that's okay. So we got this. We got this diced tomatoes. We got this green chilies. And we got pinto beans and black beans. And so, from what I understand, all I got to do is open these cans, uh, drain the water, and rinse them. So I've got a colander for that, and then just plop them in. She said that if I'm using the slow cooker, I probably don't need to add more water. And then we also have, for flavor, some minced garlic, which I'll probably add a spoonful or so of, and this seasoning, which she very thoughtfully prepared. Like I'm not even entirely sure what it is, but it's chili seasoning. I'm not too picky when it comes to spices, and I don't have many allergies or any that I know of. I had allergies when I was a kid, but I got a lot of shots. I got a lot of, I don't even know what to call it. It was annoying though. But I'm glad I no longer have allergies. And so, like, in theory, it's very, very simple. All I gotta do is rinse the beans, put them in there, put the tomatoes, put the chilies, add the seasoning, add the garlic, and then just set it on low for like 8 hours. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And she recommended tasting it as I go, which is smart. It's something I don't didn't typically do. Um, and that way I can like adjust the seasoning and stuff. So maybe I shouldn't add this whole thing in at the start. I don't know. Um, yeah, maybe not. It does seem like a lot. But I don't. I also don't know how much this is gonna make. I guess 3 whole cans of stuff and the chilies and like maybe a little bit big. And so hopefully, if all goes well, I will have some delicious chili in like 9 or so hours after I prepare this and let it do its thing all day. Okay, how do we start? Can opener. Now it's the beans I'm most concerned about, I guess, because they have an extra step. You gotta rinse them. And that doesn't sound hard, but it's a thing. And so I've got this nice fine mesh. This will just open all the cans. Like I'm going slow because I don't want to make a mess. Alright, so now these are all open. So let's take this pinto beans, I suppose, over to the sink, which you can't really see, and I might not bother moving the camera around too much. Don't worry, I'll just be right here, pouring the beans through the colander. All the aquafaba, is that it? Goes down the sink. Turn on the water. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Shake them around a little, I guess. I don't really know. I've never like done this before. So like I'm shaking them around, and I hope that that's doing something. Trying to expose different parts of the beans to different water, get them all rinsed. Wish I had a bigger, bigger sink, but this is okay. Alright, that's probably good for those. Plonk those in there. Water dripping off my hand. Okay. Now I'll do the black beans. Floppa, 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 flop. Yeah, there. The colander is bigger than the distance from the faucet to like the tap. And so I gotta rotate it around, like move it all kinds of funny to make this work, but I mean, it's working. I don't think I can get like an extension or anything for this. I could use my shower instead of the sink. And I might. See, like, this feels like work to me. Like, I'm just supposed to, like, diligently make sure that all these beans get at least a little bit of water. Try and wash off any, like, from what I was reading, like, rocks and bug shit and, like, anything else that might have gotten in there. It could potentially fuck me over. But I don't know if I'm even rinsing thoroughly enough to, like, get stuff like that. Regardless, I'm following the steps. But I don't know how to make a process like that fun, where it's just diligently washing beans. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe. And some people might say, well, it's not supposed to be fun. It's work. It's like, well, if it's not fun, well, if my life isn't fun, it's not worth living. Please understand. All right. So maybe that's all that we needed the colander for. Don't really know what to do with it. I guess I should wash out my sink because it's all speckled with bean bits now. Like, I don't even know how to clean this, and like I'm kind of trying to figure out as I go, but I'm used to doing things wrong, so like I gotta stop myself from just fucking it up and moving on. I still some honey juice on around the rim. It's hard to get everything with the water, but I want to be thorough here, so that way bugs don't have any reason to come visit me. Also, I'm still using paper towels at this point, but I plan on getting in the habit of doing my laundry more often as well. And then I'll be using more kitchen towels and hand towels and rags, I guess. And that way I'll be purchasing less and making less waste. Win-win for everybody. Diced tomatoes. Blech. I don't mean it's gross, I just mean it looks like it's vomiting out of the can. It smells great. Fire roasted. And finally, we have the chiles. Should I just call them chilies? That makes me think of the restaurant. I live in America and everything is a product. Help. Okay, yeah, that's enough. You don't need every single one. Some are stuck to the bottom. It's fine. Okay. So now I gotta mix that up. I guess I want a spoon. I did not wash off a spoon ahead of time. In a similar vein. Okay, yeah, actually this will work great. I got a soup ladle for when it's done. And I guess I could use this to stir it as well, but like then I just have to wash it again. I guess I only need 1 spoon? Yeah, because I'm only going to be adding like garlic and seasoning. Although, once it's done, now I'm thinking ahead. Once it's done later and I go to eat it, I'll need another spoon to eat it. So I may as well wash 2 now. They're not like filthy. This one's got a little bit of red something caked on it, but let's scrape that off. And then add a little bit of soap. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, I find this very boring and tedious. And like, it's also stressful because I'm concerned that if I don't clean these things properly, then I'll like make myself sick, or it'll taste bad, or I'll taste the soap. And so like I have to be thorough with the soap. I have to be thorough with the water, and like it's something I'm just not really used to yet. When I was still young enough to be pushed around in a stroller, my dad would sometimes like push it and then just like let it go, let it roll ahead of him, and like I was a suicidal child, so I was like, yay, wee. But that is some fucked up shit. Why would you take that risk? Well, because he never valued me as a person. He still doesn't see us as alive. He sees us as objects. And so like it's really hard for me to do work that I don't want to do when it reminds me of my abusive parents. And I haven't been shown enough love to have that ready, like to have a counter to the bad thoughts, because I mostly have bad thoughts. So like it's really hard to change. My whole life, people take advantage of me and don't treat me like I'm a person. Uh, it's why this gift really means so much to me, even though it's very simple. It's why I'm so scared about fucking it up. I don't want to let them down. Alright, let's stir this up. We're almost done, I think. Stir the chilies all around. Should see both kinds of beans everywhere. Nice big chunky tomatoes. I'm glad I'm finally doing it at least. Or trying, you know. That's the other thing, is I kind of want to expect the possibility of failure, even though I just mentioned why I don't want to fail. But it's still a possibility, and so I gotta be ready for that. It doesn't mean I'm not grateful if I fail. I'm doing my best. I'm trying here. I'm sorry no one ever taught me how to do this, man. Like, people act like those who don't want to work for a living are lazy. And they're like, oh, life is about doing things we don't want to do. It's like, I've been doing things I don't want to do the whole time. Just being alive is something I don't really want to do because of my experiences and environment. But now you tell me I gotta be a slave on top of that? Fuck you. Kill me now. Okay, let's add a spoonful of the minced garlic. Something like that. I don't know, maybe it's too much, maybe it's not enough. That's what I'm doing for now. And I'll stir that again. Well, actually, I guess I'll add some seasoning as well. I guess I'll add half the seasoning, and then later, if I want more, I can add half. I could probably try to guess some of the spices in here. Chili powder, obviously. Black pepper. Maybe a little bit of cayenne, probably paprika. You know, it just smells like chili powder, chili mix, chili seasoning. It smells great. I'm not really sure how to, I guess I just use my hands. Poof, 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 poof. And poof, 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 poof. Making little noises like that and singing kind of helps me with the tedious parts. But I'm also like addressing the food. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the puff puff puff, like those are different like parts that I'm targeting as I'm sprinkling. It just kind of helps me like coordinate, I guess. But I know it's kind of weird. Mix, 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 mix. So I'm wondering if I should have combined these ingredients like in a bowl and tossed them around or something. I might have got the seasoning and garlic better distributed. Also, my slow cooker is fairly long. It's like a casserole pot, so this is kind of a strange setup for chili just in general. What do you think? It'll be fine, I hope. We're at least gonna try it. Okay. I think that's nice and mixed up, at least good enough for now. I could add like hot sauce or, you know, whatever else I wanted to, but I do not want to deviate from the directions. I want to give it the best chance of being edible. And if I just let myself do something like I did on my own, adding too much liquid smoke to my vegetable soup, it will be bad. And I want to give it its best chance, but even with my best, that doesn't guarantee success. All right. Put away the minced garlic, close up the seasoning. There is, of course, one more wrinkle, and that is that the power situation here is a little weird. Just the way that this place is wired. So we're gonna unplug the heater. Now that the sun's coming up, it'll be warmer anyway. Plug in this side. Try not to trip on the cords. Place them as neatly as possible, given present limitations. Lid back on the pot. Keep any curious flies away. Not that I did see a fly in here yesterday. Well, it's because I had the door open when I was talking to the person who brought the stuff a couple days ago. Okay, lid secure. Whoa. There is no visible indication that it is on. I'm gonna hope it gets warm over time. And if not, then oops, I guess my slow cooker broke at some point, and I may have to get a new one. That's it for now. I guess I'll let you know how it turns out later. Thank you for joining me. This is tough for me, but I hope that sharing it is helpful in some way, both to others and to myself. it's a lot of like confidence stuff and self-worth, and I've hated myself all my life, and I don't know if I'm able to fix that. But but if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna need food, and food will help me make better decisions and help more people, and that is what I want. Whatever shit I am, I want to help more people, but I need help. I need help too. So thank you for helping me. Uh, we'll catch up when it's done. All right, yeah. So yesterday I made the chili. We're now the next day, early afternoon. I could confirm the chili was good. It was a successful try. Uh, it was tasty. It was filling, and it seems like my body's handling it pretty well. So I liked it. I'm really relieved that I didn't find a way to fuck it up. Um, and I'm probably gonna make it again. I was thinking I'd make it on the stove this time or on the burner, so that way it's faster and should be easier cleanup too, because the pot is not as heavy as the slow cooker. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And that's not all. The same person who brought me those ingredients and recommended the recipe also lent me this great vegan bean book. And so there's just pages and pages of different recipes that you can make with some beans and like carrots and like vegetable broth and just like whatever else. Stuff that even I can find at a grocery store. I don't know what I'm really gonna try next. My priority right now is actually just organizing my little space here, because it's been awkward trying to clean and sort dishes when they're all in each other's way. And so I'm trying to separate things and organize things and make more space for things, which is difficult considering the limitations here, but I think I can do it. I can definitely make it better. And yeah, I don't need to eat fancy. I'm really not even doing this for my health. But I just need food, and so like that kind of pushes me in the healthy direction, because like, well, why are you eating? Oh, you want to live after all? And I was like, well, I don't know. Okay, both answers are wrong. um, but if I am going to live, it seems like living healthily would give me more options than living unhealthily. So, uh, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's all connected. It's all the same kind of idea of getting better. Uh, it takes work and it's not always comfortable, but it's possible. I have a few specific, I don't know what to call it, bad habits, bad mental habits of like an all or nothing mentality and hating myself. Like, because I haven't done the things that I want to do, all or nothing, I'm nothing, I hate me, I'm broken, etc. There's nothing I can do. Um, It's not entirely true, but what is true is that I haven't been able to do the things that I wanted to do, the things that I felt were really, really important. And so like it does feel like I've failed in ways that can't be fixed, in ways that can never be undone. Um, and I guess the best thing I can really do for that is just try not to make those mistakes again. But it feels like I'm compelled to by the things that were hit into my brain. I have been very, very lucky to find support in kind strangers. Thank you.